Welcome to GreyWolf TV. We are continuing with American Horror Story Hotel. This is episode 6 called Room 33. We've not had that one, we've had 64. So the last episode, Alex, the doctor, has come to understand and accept that the deal she made with the Countess now means the only way she gets to continue to stay with Holden is she now has her own personal little coffin down in the former swimming pool area with the rest of them. Meanwhile, we got quite a bit of backstory and flashback to the 80s of who we now know as Liz Taylor and how all that came about, whilst him also having quite a lot to say to Iris for her to have not an epiphany, but more of an awakening that, look, you've come back now, you need to feed like the rest of them, and you've got to come to terms with it. And then two nice, unsuspecting hipster people walked through the door, who she was more than happy to oblige to find out whether she had the stomach for it or not, because they're ridiculous demands that they were trying to make. Anyway, this series is insane. Let's just carry on and see where the heck it goes next, especially since that last episode also showed us, by Alex saving that little boy, he went on a murdering spree in the middle of his high school and got all of them to blame some mysterious hooded masked figure who doesn't exist. Right, let's go. I love these little flashbacks. Great. What the shit? Was that the house from the first? Quite a bit. That's a bit like... What?
Ready the pan.
What?
Congratulations. Wow. It's a boy.
Wait till you see the last one. Ta-da! Yeah.
I think I love you.
Don't tease me.
I'm serious. I mean, no one's ever felt that way about me before. Ever.
Because I do love you. And I know this doesn't end well. And it shouldn't. Not after what I'd done to the Countess.
Do you want me to do something different?
This always happens to me with women.
Like?
I love them. I love their bodies and...
This isn't a crisis. It's a invitation for an adventure.
What's this?
What do you
I
think?
need some help with Mr. Drake.
He's...
I'm not gay.
Bullshit.
Just fluff him up for me a bit, baby.
Yeah,
I'll
he's
finish
not
him off.
performing, shall we say.
Not into it.
John somehow discovered the sleeping chamber.
Where is he now?
I gave him 2 milligrams of Versed to keep him out for a couple of hours.
There's a broom and a dustpan in the cleaning closet, Nanny McPhee. We gotta get rid of those coffins.
You said you were having visions?
She's gonna have this guy thinking he's losing his mind.
I found you lying in the hallway outside your room.
Told me to follow him down to the basement.
Where there was an empty swimming pool filled with sleeping children in glass coffins. You realize this is exactly what Scarlett told us.
Room 33. So what's going on in here then?
Hello, my love.
Don't tell me.
Mommy's going to Paris. And when I get back, I'll have so much money I'll never have to leave you ever again.
Go into the basement. Take care of those kitties.
Well, they've just been
What's
moved.
the matter? You going soft on me?
Where the hell are they?
should I know?
Ask Alex.
You've been flapping that mouth.
Hell no, I was ready to do this.
This is no place for children. Come on, let's go find the kids.
No. You find them.
Because it sounds like you know what to do.
You're never going to see Vin Diesel in 3D. Because you can't leave this hotel. You understand?
Nope.
I told you, Agneta. You're dead.
Why do you think you're dead? Until you find a purpose, you'll both be stuck in an unbreakable chain, repeating yourselves over and over again. How hard is it to get some goddamn kale around here? It's the power of the hotel. She came to the Cortez to end it all. Kara was sitting in that tub for months.
What?
Decomposing. Never drank the water from the 5th floor. Unless you want a taste of Kara.
Oh, God.
She was like us.
Aimless.
Okay. That.
Kara enjoyed terrorizing the hotel guests.
If we find a purpose, we can leave the hotel.
You don't get to leave. All you get is a reprieve from the hamster wheel.
Auntie Ramona's here.
To kill you. Oh, you bastard.
I've got a surprise for you.
Mostly.
Tristan. Isn't that the name of the Countess's new squeeze?
Yeah.
She doesn't love him.
Of course she doesn't. You think that's gonna matter? Look, if you really want to be with this boy, what you need to do is run.
Okay. What happened?
We just wanted to stop walking.
What? I can't hear. Tino, you're breaking up. You two are pros. I'm getting double teamed and then you make me pay. No way, Jose. Mr. Wu does not pay for pussy.
No more hard ways.
There we go.
We can't go back to the hallways.
You don't have to. You can find your purpose without killing them.
What do we do?
You can break their minds.
Holy shit.
Thou shalt not take the Lord's name in vain. I can be useful to this case, Andy.
We don't need you, John. We got somebody in custody.
Good to see you're finally, truly checking in to the Hotel Cortez.
I'm sure there was some kind of emergency.
She hasn't called me for 2 days. Are you leaving now?
What?
You don't live here anymore.
No, I'm staying here until we sort this out, okay?
You're gonna scare to death if you fire that. Told you.
Sounds like the trip went well.
Yeah.
I enjoy him.
Something I'd like to speak with you about.
You want to have the surgery? Because I'm happy to pay once Will and I finalize things.
No. Who does this all the time, but it seems for the first time I've fallen in love.
Well, why would that wonderful news make you worry?
It's Tristan.
There it is.
Interesting.
I don't think you love him. Not like I do. You know me. You made me.
Let's talk to the boy.
Thank you.
So we're here. We need to talk.
How was your trip?
Betrayal.
Oh, shit.
That has the taste of the char on a piece of burnt meat.
You told her.
It's not that you get bored and move on. Moving on is the point of the whole thing. That is your orgasm. You feed off the heartbreak, knowing we're out there.
That could be quite
suffering
accurate.
over you. Well, not me.
Knew it. She's not going to relinquish any of her power and control.
He's yours. Bury him.
You bring it back?
He was hurt.
Yeah,
He got out.
Yes,
he did.
I found him.
You saved my son.
She did.
You saved mine.
He doesn't make very much noise. Oh my god. Okay then. Okay, so that was episode 6. Right, firstly, Liz and Kristen, what did they actually expect was going to happen, other than what just took place? Now, before we get to that, he was already gone, brought back by her, belongs to her. As she said, she doesn't share. And correct me if I'm wrong, Liz was never changed by it, never killed by it, never reincarnated, whatever you want to call it, never given the virus, and is a normal human still, who's going to continue to age. And he is like, what, 25, 30, 35 years older than him? So, where exactly did you think that was going to go anyway, if things remained where one of you is alive and one of you isn't, the other one's continuing to age? But, I digress, whatever. They were in love, and Liz should have known even more than he did, because he's not been around that long, that there is no way she was going to accept this. He seems to think that, or she, being around her and working for her all the time would give them some sort of leeway. No, absolutely no. Now then, so that's the end of that. She's ruthless, but of course she's ruthless, because if she's not ruthless, she loses control. As regards Alex, what the fuck is she playing at? So she's got Holden, she wants rid of the husband, and her way of doing that is to send him crazy, which he was already heading down that path anyway, from his own admittance, because he can't, he's unable to differentiate what's going on out there and what was going on in the hotel and what's real and what's not, and she's helping him convince him of his hallucinations, paranoia, mental state, whatever. Then she sends the two girls in to just screw with him even more. But the one thing that he's not took care of is his daughter. He is guilty of doing the same thing as to possibly how Holden ended up in this place. If nothing else, when he took her back and he saw the baby had escaped, we'd not seen it at that point. He did. He pulls his gun out with his daughter sat literally 6 feet away on the sofa watching TV, not knowing what he's doing. What man in his right mind, detective or just father, pulls out a handgun and is about to shoot it at something, especially when he had that? It's one thing if it was all over in a split second and it was like an armed robber coming through the door, whatever, that's one thing. She'd be grateful if you saving her life. But he had ample opportunity to go, just get up, go in the other room, there's something here, and it could attack, I've got my weapon out. No, he just fired it 3 times, scared the living shit out of her. The fucking popcorn went everywhere. She hates her father with what's going on. She's losing her mum with what's going on. That poor girl's going to end up on her own, or her mum is going to pull and drag her into the situation as what they've got at the hotel with the Countess and Holden and her, and she's going to end up the same. And this guy's going to lose his whole family. He's only got her left. Not that he realises it. He's now a joke to his rest of the detectives in his department. They don't want him there. This is just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Now then, the one question I've got. So if you could put it down in the comments, I would very much appreciate it, because we only got kind of a snapshot of it. Was that the house that the doctor... I'm trying to remember back, it's a while back now, and I don't want to go and check. I'd rather you guys just tell me. Has that just tied in from the first series? I'm sure it has. Where he did illegal abortions, and she went there back in the 1920s, and because she is what she is, the damn thing didn't die, and that's why she still has it now. So put it down in the comments, because I'm sure that's linking stuff up here. And it was just amazing that Ramona turned up just at the point where Alex and Liz had decided to completely destroy all evidence of them being down in the swimming pool to basically convince her husband that he's going nuts. So she turns up there and finds nothing. Meanwhile, she's got her hooks into the new owner, who's besotted with her already, even though he likes men. It's confusing. It's confusing. Right, I'm going to leave it at that and let it just give me more storyline next, which will be episode 7. So if you want to watch this in full length, it will be available as always on Patreon. The link will be in the description. Like I said, post your comments down below. Let me know about the house thing and the doctor. And I will see you for the next episode very soon. So until then, thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, hit that sub button for more episodes of American Horror Story. And I'll see you for the next one. Take care.